go to practical applications. So it's part number 5. Babysitting. A babysitter may receive monetary compensation for services performed on Yom Tov if either it is arranged in advance that some babysitting will also be done before or after the Yom Tov, and one lump sum will be paid for both periods. Okay, so that's let's see. So if, for example, we need them for the babysitting for 3 days a week, and this is Yom Tov, like it's one of the days, there is no problem, right? But here, just some babysitter also done before or after Yom Tov, and one lump sum will be paid for the both periods. So meaning, if you say such and such amount per day, that's it. It would not be allowed, right? So it's not lump sum. Lump sum, it's meaning that's it. It's this amount for your job. But if you count it by days, that's an issue. Or you count it by hours, that's an issue. Okay, so it must be like agreed. So like in advance, we need babysitter for 5 hours, 6 hours, or whatever hours we need every day. Like and we're going to pay for these 3 days that let's say that we need you this amount. Okay, no problem. Okay, so number 2, or the babysitter provides diapers, milk, or something else involving an expenditure, and the payment for the Yom Tov service is included with reimbursement of these expenses. Okay. Maybe she had to buy toys and the babysitting on her premises, so that's also counts, right? And she gave some extra food to this baby. Okay, so that's so the amount of whatever she spent, it's irrelevant. So like it is, we have to compensate her, like and plus this altogether. Alternatively, the babysitter has a children of her own. One can arrange the babysitter on equal length of time for her on a different occasion. So it's like exchange of the services. It's like guardian, as we said. It's not actually like no financial advantages. Okay. Next one is tutoring. Okay, a tutor may be compensated for teaching on Yom Tov if either, number 1, he is required to tutor on the weekdays as well and is paid one lump sum. Okay, so that's clear 3 times a week, as we said. So, and this day is also, like one of the days this year is on Yom Tov, no problem. Or even on Shabbos, somebody is training on Shabbos, so let's say he's practicing or they tutoring 2 times a week. So one of the Shabbos, so I'm going to pay you such and such amount per week. That's it. So it would be allowed. Okay. And next one, he prepares for the tutoring before Yom Tov, right? So whatever is it, maybe new subject, they have to look over, right? No problem. So we're paying them for a job that it was done before the tutoring on Yom Tov and plus tutoring on Yom Tov, like one lump sum. Number 3, he incurs expense for teaching material, and the payment for tutoring is lumped with the reimbursement. Person had to buy a new book or something, I don't know, whatever, new notebook, whatever is it. So, and it's like reimbursement plus this. Okay. One who tutors a Torah subject may rely upon the opinion which permits compensation for the performance of the mitzvah. Okay. Nevertheless, it is advisable to use one of the affirmation arrangement. Okay, so one more time. The tutors of the Torah subject may rely upon opinion which permits compensation for performance of the mitzvah. Right? Otherwise, like, people would not do the mitzvah if they're not going to pay me, so I'm not going to come. So, like, we need to encourage people to do that. Right? Nevertheless, it is advisable to use one of the affirmation arrangements. Okay, so next one is waiters and cleaning help. Okay. Any questions before we continue? What we said? It's clear. Okay. Wait, we spoke about it, many of these things, so we just doing practical applications. Okay, so next one, waiters and cleaning help. A Jewish waiter should not be paid for work done on Yom Tov unless this job requires him to do some work before and after Yom Tov. There is to set up or clean up. Okay. Or he's a waiter during the week as well, and is paid one lump sum. So, for example, somebody have a catering hall, and these people work, I don't know, whatever they have a job, right? Whatever have right, like 3-4 times a week, and then that's it. One of the days of Shabbos, so they getting paid for weekly. Okay, so not for each job separately, right? But one lump sum, or they just start doing before, like started setting up the table, cleaning up after the Yom Tov. So even though they clean up the garbage, of course they throw into the bag, but clean up meaning the tables, fold the tables, take back all of these dirty dishes. This is all done after Yom Tov. A non-Jewish waiter may be paid after Yom Tov for work that he does on Yom Tov. A non-Jewish waiter may be paid after Yom Tov for the work done on Yom Tov. Okay. The same rules apply with domestic cleaning help. Okay, right. After there's no problem after Yom Tov. Okay. So continue. D. Restaurants and caterers. Restaurants and caterers may charge for a meal source on Yom Tov, since the meal source involves pre-Yom Tov preparation and expenses. That's, you have to buy the food, you have to prepare. Of course, it takes expenses. Okay. So there is no problem that they can charge for their meals. Okay. Next one, hotels. Hotels owned by Jews may rent rooms specifically for Yom Tov, since the room must be prepared for occupancy before Yom Tov, and linen must be laundered. So that's like clear expenses. The room charge is combined with the payment of Yom Tov residents, weekday preparation and expenses, and plus, as we said, after a person leaves, they need to clean up. Also, have to pay to clean lady. Okay. Next one is mikveh. Mikveh may impose a fee for the use of facilities on Yom Tov, since the mikveh must be heated and facility cleaned before Yom Tov. Right. So especially ladies' mikveh. So men's mikveh, they don't charge much. I'm not sure how much they charge now. Like maybe it's the prices went up, but lady mikveh, so her night is a Yom Tov night. So of course she works without money, of course, but they expect that all of the stuff is there, of course, and they expect her to pay. So right. Usually they make appointments before. I'm not sure if they would let somebody without appointment. Maybe yes, maybe no. But when they have appointments like in a computer, so next time this lady, so you have to create a user ID. So then next time you call, so they know that you owe us from the last time. Very interesting. And of course they have expenses So next one, counters we discussed. Next one, doctors. Right, the Stipler Gaon. So the father of Rav Chaim Kanievsky, Zatzal. Right? The Stipler Gaon, Zatzal, advised that one do his utmost to compensate doctor for services he rendered on Shabbos and Yom Tov. They found the permissible avenues of doing this. So we call the doctor for the household. I mean, in many countries it is not practiced, but in some countries still practiced. Okay, so I mean, maybe he's your neighbor, let's say, right? And you call him. Okay, so he came over. If a following up visit is required after Yom Tov, payment for the entire treatment can be lumped together. Okay, so meaning you go to the follow up, and you can always say how much is like your regular house call. They tell you the price, so you figure out what to pay. Right, I mean for initial visit and this follow up. Number 2, if the doctor provides medicine or a bandage, payment for the source may be combined with reimbursement for the expenses. Okay, I mean, yeah, they give you pills, they give you like bandages, whatever they did to you. So of course, it costs money. Nothing is free. Maybe they have cheaper than if you go to the store and buy, but still it costs the money. Okay, so we combine like. Also lump sum for like reimbursement and plus for services. Number 3, payment may be made in the form of a gift, meaning that you're not obligated, but you just give them a gift, no problem. Some poskim consider the rendering the medical service to be mitzvah, and therefore permit compensation in all instances. Okay, so meaning for the second opinion. Some poskim, right, that they say that it might be they consider it mitzvah. So meaning for we don't person not to do mitzvah just because he's going to lose money, right? So just don't take advantage of this person, right? So paying for so in this case, so you're allowed to pay them. Okay. Next one, earnings from the vending machines. Some poskim permit the owner of the vending machine to benefit from money earned on Yom Tov because the machine requires maintenance during the week and it's stacked at the owner's expense. So it's like investment, like they have to invest money before, and plus we don't know like what how much the sales was on Yom Tov. Right, it's always combined. It's not. It's inseparable from the regular money. From the regular like other weekdays. Okay.